welcome to the Newton Free Library Wild About Books Craft. This week we're going to be doing a sleeping sloth. So let's see what we need to make our sleeping sloth. Here's our list. We need construction paper, scrap paper so we can make patterns, a marker, crayons, glue stick, pencil, scissors, and most importantly, a paper plate. So let's get started with making the tree limb first. So you're going to take your plate. Here's one I already started. You're going to color around the edge. So let's finish coloring this. I used green and brown. And then I'm going to fold it in the middle like this and cut it, and then I can cut out to the edge and cut all the way around the edge so that I have my tree limb. Alright, so we've done our tree limb, so now it's time to make our sleeping sloth. And he's got his body, his head, the face, and his eyes. So we need to make the patterns. So we're going to start with the body, and we're going to take a piece of scrap paper and fold it in half, and then we're going to fold it in quarters, and you can see I drew my pattern for the body, and then I cut that out. And here's the cutout pattern. There's his body. Then we're going to do the head and the eyes. So I took a piece of scrap paper and folded it over enough to draw the head and the eyes, and I'm going to cut them out. And I just need one of the eyes, but I do need two pieces for the head. We're going to keep that one for the head, and the other one we're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to just cut about 1/4 inch around so that it's a little bit smaller circle for the face. So now we have all the pattern pieces, so we need to put them on the construction paper. So let's start with the body. I took the construction paper, folded it in half. I'm going to take my pattern and put the straight side on the fold, draw around it, cut that out, and then we have our sloth body. Now we're going to make the head and the eyes. So let's get that piece of paper. So here, the head, I just needed a single piece of paper. So I'm going to draw around that. But for the eyes, I want to fold it in half because I need 2 eyes. And I trace that, and then I cut that out. So here's my head and my 2 eyes. And the last thing we need to make is our face. And I use this kind of gray blue paper, and I trace that and cut it out. And there's my face. So let's start by putting the head and the face together. So first of all, we got the face, and we have the eyes. So we need our glue stick. Let's check where we want to put the eyes. Kind of tip them a little bit, maybe. Maybe turn that one over. So we'll put some glue on it. And it's going to stick out a little bit on the edge. And that's okay because we're going to trim that off. And there's that eye. Alright, so let's take our scissors and trim around that. If you do it from the back, you can see where you want to cut it. Alright, so there's our face. So now we're ready to glue the face onto the head. So we're going to put the glue all over the back of this. And put that in the middle. There we go. But now we need to draw his eyes, his nose, going to start with the eyes. And then his nose. If you want, you can draw this in pencil first and then color over it with your marker. So there, I've done his head with his face. Now we're ready. We need to glue it onto the body. But why don't we take our body and we're going to draw his claws. There. At the end of his legs. And now we need to, he's hanging upside down. We're going to glue his face on. And I have him sticking out just a bit there. Alright, so there's the body with that. And now we're going to get our tree limb that we finished. And remember, he's hanging from the top. So let's get our glue stick and we're going to glue the two pieces of the leg together. Like that. And then I'm going to put the glue on the back of the legs. And he's hanging. Then I want to put some glue behind his face as well. I might just put it on the plate and on the head. Let's see, there we go. Alright, now he's hanging, but did you see we had leaves on our finished one? So let's make some leaves by taking a piece of green construction paper, folding that in half, and then we're going to take our scissors and we're just going to cut like half a leaf shape out. So there's one, but I already made several others. Let's see, they're over here. There they are. So I'm just going to glue them onto our, and I just put glue on one half. You just put them wherever you want to on your tree limb. Put some on the bottom and put some on the top. So there. Oh, now I have two sleeping sloths. Come back next week for another Wild About Books craft. This is Melissa from the Newton Free Library.